Hello everyone, hope you can hear me. Just getting in, letting people sign in for the live stream, and then we'll get started real soon. If you can hear us, fine, and everything sounds good, please just type in the comments section so we can hear and check the levels and the audio levels. We're excited for today's first live stream on Tranquil TV. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait to get started. We'll just be a few more minutes, let people get into the live stream. Okay, I hope you can hear me. It's great to be here today and doing the live stream for the first time on Tranquil TV. We've done a few private live streams for people in our community, the Tranquil Productions family, but we haven't done one for the public, and this has been the first one, so we're really excited to bring you to this tutorial today. It's going to be based for a wide audience, so we might have breakers in here who've danced a lot. We might also have people who've never danced at all, but the aim is to have a good time, to just get you guys moving during this time of isolation. I know it's really difficult for many of you, and just managing during this time. So I wanted to create something where we can all have fun together, have a bit of a dance and learn some of the stuff. I'd like to thank, before we start, Bradford Council for supporting the channel and also promoting the channel. And I'd like to thank the people who have allowed us to use their music. So we've got EXP and Flame Gorilla, we've got DJ Fleg, and we've also got DJ Nobunaga. So we've got great music, and that helps because you guys can have some cool tunes to dance to. Through the class, I'll just explain. We'll do a warm-up, we'll do a few strength exercises and things like that are fun to do, which we always do in every regular class that we would do, just like a normal warm-up. And during the class at certain points, I might say practice. Also, I might give you like a little bit of time to practice and just put some music on so you guys can actually just work on it together, because you might be in a, I don't know the size of your living room or where you're doing this, and you might be doing it with someone as well, and you might want to, you know, you might have to take turns a little bit. So we'll have little points where you know, you can practice and just do that like little break points. But during the class, try not to walk away while we're doing the lesson part, because it can be hard. But remember, it will be uploaded, so if you do find it a bit difficult, you can always go back and just try it and enjoy it. Okay, so it's going to be there for you guys to keep on keep on watching and enjoy. So let's get started with warming up. If I go over to the screen, it's just because I'm just getting the music started, and then we'll get started. Okay, so let me put the music on right now. Okay, so jogging on the spot, that's it. Try and dance, you know, like bop to the beat, get your music move, your body moving like that to the music, okay? So your nose and my feet, heels up, that's it, keep going, knees up, tap, tap. Try and do it to the music like that. Okay, then star jumps. Now, what we're doing now is just getting the blood moving around our body, just trying to get everything like pumping, okay? So that's it, keep it going. Twisting your hips, so side to side. Front and back. First we start with moving stretches, so get with your neck, side to side. Left and right. That's it. Up and down. Shoulders. And forward. That's it, and twisting. Now I want to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. When we stretch, always breathing in through the nose. Get your lungs full of air. Okay. So. And reach over. That's it. Okay, deep breath. Now, with your hand, don't just put it like loose, really reach over. Okay, stretch. And the other side. Perfect. That's great. When you're doing it, you should feel it all down here. Okay, and we're kind of reaching diagonally up. Okay, so don't bend down too far. Okay, then your hips. So circle your hips. But if you look from the side, don't just do the front like this. Try and go all the way around. Back to front like that. Remember the breathing? It helps your muscles to relax. And if your muscles are more relaxed, then you're going to be able to get more flexibility. That's it. We're going to start moving onto some holding stretches. Yeah, so you've done your moving ones like that, but it's time to do some holding ones. So get your arm, put it out, just copy me like a mirror image. Get your hand out like that, across, and then wrap it up. That's it. Deep breath. Perfect. And the other one. Across, so get your hand out that way, across, wrap it up. Deep breath. Now if you really want to get flexible, a little tip is the longer you hold it, the more flexible you're going to get. So just hold on to your muscle for longer and you're going to, hold the stretch for longer and the more flexible you get. Okay, hand behind your head. That's it. And then switch up to the other side. This is more of just a prevent us from getting injured while we're dancing. It's not really a stretch where we're going to get, you know, we improve our flexibility a lot, but it will help us during this time so we don't pull a muscle or anything like that. If we wanted to get much further, we just hold it a lot longer and we can pull harder. So now we've done our arms, front and back, let's do our wrists, okay, because that's important for breaking. You always have to do your wrists. So when you put your hands together like this, and if you look, try and get your hands flat, so you've got like a flat line, then push your fingers. That's it. Because when people stretch their wrists, they don't usually do their fingers, they just go in circles, and it's good to stretch your fingers and the whole around, everything around your wrist, okay? So get your hands like that, push, that's it. And it's easy to do that if you're up here, but if you put it down here, it's harder. That's it. Then out. That's it. Down. Up. Push your head through. That's it. Then you do the opposite. So this way. See that? And the higher you go, the harder it's going to be. But trying to keep the top of your wrist joint together. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Get your hands forward again. Okay, now it's time to move on to leg stretches. So put your leg in front of you. If you look at me from the side, all I'm doing is about that much. Okay, not that far. And above your knee, you're going to put your hands on there above your knee. You're going to push down. That's it. Put pressure. And try and keep your back. Don't be bent like this. Okay, try and keep your back straight as you can. And you know, if you can't go far down as me, that don't matter, just go down as far as you can. If you can go further, go further. That's it. Then other one. That's it. Then we're going to do a little one which it requires balance, okay? So hold your leg like this, okay? And if you've not ever done this before, you want to use your hand to help you, like this, okay? And you can stare at a certain point, and that does help too, but don't forget to breathe, yeah? Because if you hold your breath, you're going to fall over no matter what. So make sure you breathe in and practice like that. Now if that's easy for you and you're like, yeah, I can do that easy, then you're going to do double hand, okay? Now we've taken this hand away, we have to use our core more to balance, okay? And our toe, okay, like our toes in the floor. Keep your body up straight and don't bend this leg, okay? Try and be straight. Now if you think you're really good, okay, then you can try and hold like this, close your eyes as well. So, see how long you can balance like that. Don't fall over, okay, try your best. That's it, then try the other side, okay? You can do this one, or this one and eyes closed. Eyes closed really helps to get your balance a lot. Perfect. That's stretching the front of your legs and we stretch the back. You've got to do front and back. And you've got to do your calf muscle down here, right at the bottom. It's that one. So you can do it with a wall, or if you have a wall, you can just keep your heel flat and push like that. Or if you don't have a wall, all you do is put your leg front, bend the front knee, and the back one stays down on the heel. Perfect. Okay, and it might take you 10 seconds to feel it because, you know, if you're quite flexible, you're not going to feel it straight away, but the longer you hold it, the more you'll start to feel it down here. Can you do the other side? Perfect. Okay, now your knees, little bounces. Okay. Then straight up, circle. If you see me looking at my watch during the lesson, it's not because I'm looking at when I want to go. I'm just checking the timing so that I can check everything's running on schedule and things like that. So that's what I'm doing if you see me looking at my watch. Okay, go around. Then your ankles, little circles out. Don't put loads of pressure. Okay, now breakers we stretch all the time, okay, because we've got to be flexible to be order to do all the moves we're going to do, and we've got to be strong as well. So usually halfway through a stretch, like now we're probably about 3/4 of the way through, but we're going to do some strength, okay. Now I want everyone to do this, okay, and it's planks, but people teach planks all the time, but they don't really understand it sometimes, and even I didn't understand it for a long time. But it's like, it's getting right in the middle, you're pulling it in as much as you can. It's not just about holding the position, because people hold the plank a lot, but they're not doing the right, not using the right muscles. So what you need to do is, you need to get, if you imagine you're like this, I want everyone to get their hands in this position, but you can also do it flat-handed like this. There's lots of different ways, but we'll do it with the classic, okay? Now imagine you've got like make a little hole with your hand so you can see through it like that, and make sure, okay, that your head never comes underneath that, okay? You're always looking at it or looking over the top of it, okay? Now you're imagining that that's there, and you're going to push as hard as you can, like against the floor, pushing, not just resting, because that's what a lot of people do. They rest there for a long time, but you have to push up, and then you're going to push up through your toes as well, and then you're going to suck your belly in. Now you can't see because I've got a t-shirt on, but inside I'm like pulling it in. And a good way to do it, just to test it, what I want everyone to do now, is to just push your stomach out, because everyone can do that easier, okay? So push your stomach out, and then do the opposite, and that's how you need to be. But you don't forget to breathe, okay? Because that's the number one thing people, they stop breathing when they do this. So make sure you're breathing. So we're going to do that together. I've got the timer here. Let me just get a track on, because the music really does help, because it takes your mind off of the pain, okay? We'll set the maximum amount of time we'll go for. Let's say we'll go for 2 minutes max. Now if you're not that strong, okay, and you think that'll be too hard, do it straight arms. Same thing, pushing like this. And if you think you're a real G and you can do it no problem, then you can switch every 30 seconds, which I'll shout out. And what you do is you go from normal plank with feet a little bit wide, and one hand up like this, okay? And then one leg up, and then the other leg up, and the other hand up. But you have to keep your body straight, no excuses. I'll just do the medium one that everyone can do, okay, for now. So ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Deep breath. Pushing up. Come on, see if you can beat me, or go at least, come on, get to the 2 minutes. I know some of my students, they can do about 7 minutes, okay? So you guys try your best. So we're nearing the 30 seconds. If you wanted to do the switching ones, get ready to switch. Start with an arm and then switch to the leg. So that's 30 seconds. So if you're doing it with the one hand, you get your hand out like that. Make sure your body don't twist when you do it. Keep straight, okay? And when you do the one-handed and one leg, put your legs a little bit wider for stability so you don't fall over. And if you're doing it right, it should hurt, because I do it all the time. It's still a good exercise for me. Okay, that's a minute now, halfway. You start to feel that burn. Just listen to those beats, take your mind off it. Keep that neck up. Push the shoulders up. Alright, 30 seconds, last switch for those others. Okay, come on. Dig deep. If your body starts to shake, that's a good sign you're pushing it. Okay, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wow, feel that right there. And that, when you see them break, like b-boys and breakers, b-girls flying around, it's because the core is strong. You control every part of your limbs, all your arms and your legs from the middle, okay? And that was what's going to make you really strong. So we do a few stretches sitting down now, because I said we're about 3/4 of the way through. But I just want to do this one with you, okay? So, circle here. There's 1 or 2 stretches you can't do stood up as well, okay? So you have to do your glutes here, okay? So what I want you to do Just grab your leg, pull it in nice and tight, and sit up like a meerkat, straight up as high as you can, okay? Think of like that. Keep your spine straight. And you'll start to feel it, the back of you, just here, okay? Out there. And do the other one. Okay, so that's it. Keep body straight up. Remember, deep breaths. When you breathe in, you feel the stretch like tense up. It's harder. And out. In. And out. Okay, now this one is a butterfly stretch, so get your feet together, side to side. Try and keep your body straight. That's it. And then the last one we're going to do for the legs, okay, is like, well, one of the last ones, legs wide, okay? So, when you're stretching, don't shock your body by going too wide straight away. Go to where you can feel the strain at like about 20%. And then, you know, just hold that for 10 seconds like this. And then I want you to do a little trick. People push backwards when they want to go wider with their legs, okay? I want you to push forward. So you put one hand in front of you, dig one heel into the floor, and the other leg is going to go like that. It's going to go forward like that. Then you switch. And I know you might not have enough space to do this one, okay? So try and twist your body or take turns with whoever's there with you if you're doing it with someone else. Like this. And that's how you get wider. Just keep pushing forward. Bit by bit, it gets more tension. You shouldn't feel pain in your knees and your lower back. You shouldn't feel pain, okay? So get your hands behind you and try and sit up straight like that. Perfect. Then see if you can get your hands in front, for those who can. If you can't, just go here. And then try and work your way forward. Elbows on the floor. Then you want to try and get your nose, your chest, your stomach on the floor, okay? So you're just flattening like a pancake like that. That's perfect. Okay, let that go now. Okay, and then the last one, you always want to put your legs back in line. So straight. This is the one that everyone doesn't like the most. Okay, because it just pulls. Keep your body straight. Deep breath from the side. Try not to be too rounded. Try to keep your back straight. Fantastic. Okay, that's really good. Then our back. So flat. Deep breath. Keep your stomach tight. And don't throw your neck back. Think back and straight up. Push your hips down. That's fantastic, guys. And your shoulder. Okay. So now, just grab a sip of water, okay, you've got 30 seconds, I'll set my timer now, just put it on the pause screen for 30 seconds, okay, while you grab a water, 30 seconds. Okay, so let's get into our dance. Just firstly, let me just explain a little bit about breaking, because you know there's a lot of different people watching and I just want to explain it so you get what breaking is. So breaking is a dance that developed in New York, okay? And it was in really, you know, a difficult time and a difficult area. You know, people were living in difficult areas. They had to deal with lots of different things from, you know, like gangs and, you know, poverty and all sorts of stuff. And people did feel isolated back in them days as well because, you know, going out, it could be dangerous in New York, in the Bronx. So that's where it started. So I think it's a perfect dance to learn during this time because, it, you know, it's not a dance where, you know, it was developed in a nice studio that was beautiful and clean. It was something that people did on the street, okay? They just started breaking. And the term street dance, you know, breaking is the first street dance, the dance that was done out, you know, on the street, yeah, that, and it was on concrete or whatever. You just make the most of what you can do. So breaking is really good. Now you have 5 different elements of breaking. You have top rock, footwork, freezes, power, and then you have flips and tricks. Okay, now you know everyone will have a different type of body, everyone has a different type of style, and you have to find out in breaking which one is like, you know, which one do you gravitate towards more. For me at first I love footwork, then I moved on to some other things, but I'm quite a rounded b-boy as such, you know, so I try to do a bit of everything. And today we're definitely going to be hitting top rock, footwork and a freeze, okay, because that is like that's the classic three, okay. And I want you, you know, once you've learned this, I've got other videos on Tranquil TV you can go and have a look at, and there's not, you know, there'll be some more stuff that's catered towards beginners, but this will be the thing to start you off, okay. And I hope you really enjoy it. So I think we'll keep to one track, okay. We might switch it up, but we'll start just with a track by DJ Fleg, okay, and we'll get that track on, and then what I want you to do is just copy me. Now, you know, a lot of tutorials will teach you this way, okay, and when we're warming up, I don't mind teaching you this way, but I know from teaching and been teaching 15 years, if you copy me this way, it's so much easier, because you're looking at me, and if I move this hand, you can do it, and you can like sort of understand it better. So I'll be facing this way. Certain times I will turn around just to show you the hands, but you'll get the gist of everything I'm trying to say. So I'm going to teach you this way, okay? So you can learn the best and follow me. Especially if you're younger, your brain is just going to work much easier copying me like that. Okay, so let's get that first track on. So this is a great track. If you count with me, so we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what I'm going to do is just bounce to the music. 5, 6. So you're going to go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're just walking with the music. Let's connect to it. Yeah, so ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And all I'm doing is bopping to the music every time. So 1, and on 2 I'm bopping, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So you've got that, we've got the rhythm down. So let's start this from the beginning. So, as a breaker, I want you to do your first little thing. You're going to imagine you're in a battle. You're going to walk around in a circle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And you're going to pose, okay? So breakers are always doing poses. I want you to do a pose. You can be happy, sad, funny, angry. It's whatever you feel inside. Get it out on that one. So let's do it. We're going to pretend we're battling someone, and you're going to pose. Michael Jackson had poses. Every good dancer should have a pose. Okay? So 5, 6, 5, 6, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pose. Okay? Perfect. That's great. So you know how to bop. You know how to claim your territory with the walk around. Okay? Show it's your floor. So in your head, I want you to use a bit of imagination. When you're looking in front of you, pretend there's someone there. You're battling them. And if you've got someone in front of you or someone there with you, just do it against them, okay? Let's go again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Okay, that's great. Now, so now you've got that. In breaking, we do battles and shows, okay? So we're treating this like a battle, just in case you didn't know. So, and when I count, just because if no one's ever danced before and you've never done this, it goes to 8. In music, we count to 8, and we just start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. We just do it like that so you can kind of map a number to the song. Don't get too caught up on the numbers. Try and listen to that drum beat, and that's why I want you to just get used to bopping first, okay? So, from the beginning, let's go for it. Get yourself ready. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2. Now you're going to go, bring your knee up, and up, up. So it's like you're tapping down. You're going to go tap, 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 So bring your knee up first and go tap, tap, tap. So pause, and then 1, tap, tap, tap. Yeah? You're going to hold it for a little bit. So you can go 5, 6, hold the pause. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah? Now, you've all been on them dance machines before at the arcades. Imagine these dots on the floor and hit them. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, like that. So just imagine, like on this side you've got a red dot, hit them. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah? Cross. And now when you do this one, I don't want you to be slow, I want you to try and do this fast. So cross this leg over the top. Look at my leg, copy the exact same leg. But at the same time, both feet move towards each other. Then turn. That's too fast, just do it a bit slower. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Good, that's it. Then you want to point towards that person in front of you, like that, point. Yeah, so let's go from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Like that, yeah, so you're coming forward like that, pointing, boom. Yeah, get in the face, have fun, okay? So, I'm going to give you 1 minute to practice that. If that's easy, just let us know in the comments if you can do it, okay? I'll leave the music playing, I'll put it on the pause screen. You've got 1 minute just to rock that. If you're doing it with someone else, you might need to take turns. So 1 minute, set the timer, pause screen, we'll come back, okay? Start this song from the beginning. And yeah, guys, if you're sat at a laptop or you've got a phone, you know, write your name in the comments so we know who's watching. Say hello, say where you're from. You know, we want to know where you're from, we want to know who's watching, so it's going to be great. Okay. Right, so let's go for our next bit. When we do the spin around, if we can do it 2 counts, that's great. And walk forward like this. If it's a little bit, if you're not as quick, you can do the turn a bit slower. You might just get 1 point out, okay? Now, classic breaking step, forward step. So, what I want you to do, step out on the 1, 1, 2, and what you're doing is you're stepping across your body. So if you look down at your feet and step out, feel wide, then you cross it over the top. And when you look down, you can see your leg going this way. And you can do this, and you step that way. 1, like that. This is a classic breaking step. Okay, so ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, with your hands, when you're in the middle, you're crossed. And when you step out, it's out. Now, people have it different ways, you know, depending on how if you're feeling, you can get your hands out. Or you can be more chilled. It's up to you, okay? But that's the classic step. So, ready from beginning. Let's go. 5, 6, go. 1, 2. Good. And again, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 4 of them steps all together. Okay, so we've done our top rock for now, so let me get a bit of a slower song, because this is very fast. Okay, yeah, we'll go with this. This one, okay, yeah. So forward step. This way first. And 4. Okay, now once you've done that, we're going to work on a little bit of a, like, it's not fully down, but it's kind of halfway there, okay? On our way to footwork, okay? So we'll count the steps, 5, 6, 7, just forward step, 2, 4, 6, 8. Never step on 1, step on the even numbers, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from here, you notice my foot is up here, okay? You're going to go twist, twist, twist. So this is little, you know, twist as much as you can, so forward step, 6, 7, 8. So I know that's fast. So you go here, and then as you come back, you start to twist, 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 down. Okay, 5, 6, forward steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. Good. Now remember, you can do it much slower than that. You can just go, yeah? But we're just trying, you know, trying to keep it in the middle somewhere, okay? So do it slow if you need to. 5, 6, from beginning. 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. Okay, now this is, we're going to mirror something with our arms, and you're going to try and do this with me. So we've gone down, 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 1 and 2, and I want to rock your body like this. So you're just using your shoulders, bam, bam, and all you're doing is you're lifting and dropping, drop, 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 drop to the beat like that. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to come with your hands 5, 6, 7, 8. So this rolling, you're rolling up and you're mirroring it with your body, you're coming up. So knee and down, yeah, and you're down there, okay. Then you rock your head, okay. So that'll be 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you'll hit the beats, bam, 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 and come up like that. So I want you to try that. I'll just go over it slow again, just in case some people didn't get it. So forward step, cross your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then knee and knee, nod, nod, roll, roll, and up. Yeah, like that. That is in between, okay? We kind of been breaking, we have levels. We have the floor, lowest level where you're on your back, back rocks, belly rocks. Then you've got footwork, okay, which is like this position, okay, on your tiptoes. And like I said, we'll be doing a bit of footwork today, okay. Then you've got kind of mid-level, okay, and then you've got your top rock, okay. So kind of 4 there. I'd break it down into like 4 sort of basic levels, okay. And there are more because you can jump and you can go even higher, okay. So let's go from the beginning one more time, then we'll do it with music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now to be a b-boy or b-girl, you need to put your energy into the moves, okay? It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So if you're just kind of like that, and if your living room's small, okay? Don't matter even if it's like tiny, okay? You just strut around big in a small space, give your energy, and then be like, boom, yeah? So you don't need as much room as I've got. Just do what you can, okay? So round, 6, 7, 8, knees up as high as you can, bam, 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 okay? Cross, if you can, put your hands out, then whip them in, okay? Point out at the person in front of you, yeah? Remember, double point, walk towards them like this, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And don't go like on your, you know, don't do it on your heels, okay? Because you look, I think you look too happy, okay? And breakers, we are happy, but we're not that happy, yeah? So go on your, you know, get your foot down, bam, yeah? Because you're battling, yeah? You've got to show your skills off. So, ready? So, forward step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, twist, 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 nod, nod, roll, roll, up, there, okay? Then we're going to get to our footwork, but one time through, then footwork. is a nice tune, okay? So pretend you're waiting for your round, okay? You're waiting for your turn. 5, 6, 7, go around. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Nice. If you got that, well done. If you got it, I'm really impressed. Okay, really, you're doing a great job. If you got that, okay. So, time for the footwork. So we get to here, okay, and we want to go down, okay. Now we're going to use a spin, but this spin is called the cross spin, because you cross and you spin. And there's another spin which is just a general spin where all you're doing is you kind of use this foot to push off of, and all you're doing is you spin on one toe, like that, okay, kind of like that, just on one toe. So you can swing with your arms a little bit and just take one foot off. And that's kind of that's a general spin right there, okay? I do spins all the time, I love doing spins, okay? So, there's different types, but just do this one, you come up, on your toe. Now if you're good, what you need to do is try and go down at the same time. So rolled up, and we're using levels, we're coming straight down, like this, down to here, okay? You want to be looking at me. When you finish spinning, try and look at me. If you're not that confident, go for 3/4 of a turn and down. If you feel really good, okay, go for more. It's up to you, however you feel, okay? If you do it, it'll be 1 3/4 or a 3/4 turn, okay? Because you're here, and it's 3/4 to there. But if you want to go a bit extra, you can do that, okay? Whatever you feel is good on that one. So you get down to the footwork position. If you've done it right, okay, you might be a little bit slow. You'll be on 7, 8, and the beat comes 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do a bit slower so everyone has a chance to catch up. 3, 4. Now footwork, you can always tell beginners in footwork because they'll do it in different ways, and I want you guys, an advanced level footwork, it has certain like signs you can see about it, and it's not always the case, okay, but most of the time, okay, it can be. So first thing, we don't want to see like this, okay, because if you're doing footwork like this is how people break at weddings, okay? But you don't want to be breaking like this, okay? You want to be up in this position, okay? Like that. So you get like in this position right here, leaning forward, all right? So I'm on my tiptoes and I don't need my hands to balance. Look, like if I'm here, if I take my hands off, look, I can't even stay up. So the first thing, you want to be like a ninja, okay? Moving fast, moving anywhere you want to go. No hands, yeah? So let's just do a little game just for fun, okay? Because we're having fun, we're together, okay? We'll get back to the dance. But this is called, I always do footwork races, okay? Now I don't want you to be like racing massive in your house, but I want you to just have a go. So what you're gonna do is whatever space you've got, you're gonna practice walking around in this position, okay? You can use your hands at the side, but you can't use them at the back, and you can't be like this, okay? You have to be just like on your toes. So if I was doing it here, you have to use your stomach and practice moving like that, okay? So I want you all, I'll put the music on, I want you to have a go at that. It will tire your legs out so quick, but it's so good for doing footwork and getting used to it. So I want everyone just to have a go at traveling around anywhere. Just go anywhere you want, but try and keep in this position, okay? When you get better at it, you can, you'll be able to move faster. If your knees hurt, okay, then take it easy and use your core. When I say core, tense your stomach, and it acts like a spring, and it stops all the pain from going into your knees. If you don't use your stomach, it stops here, all the energy, and it hurts. If you use your stomach, it's more bouncy, okay, and you can move without worrying. So that's why we do planks, okay, to help you. So music on, 1 minute, practice that, and we're back to the dance. While you guys are practicing, I've got a little video you can watch, okay, just while you practice doing some of that, okay. During this time, write in the comments as well, okay. And if you're struggling, you know, you can just practice. This is Elijah practicing. You know, he always practices in the living room. This is his little dojo where he practices dancing every day. And if you're feeling it, just keep going, keep practicing, okay? Don't stop. Work hard, build up a sweat. All right, okay. So hopefully you're getting that no problem, okay? Just turn the music down a little bit so you can hear me a bit better during this next part. Now footwork, let's get on to it, okay? Now the number one move that is in footwork is your basis for footwork. I want to teach you this move. I think it's important to teach you this move. It's the 6-step, okay? And I'll probably do a tutorial on it as well, you know, separate, just a video as well, because I can do different angles then and show you. But I still want you to try your best to learn this one, because it's like, if you remember when you were at school, or if you're still at school, if you do brainstorms, okay, you do something in the middle, and then things come off of that middle part. And when you see breakers on the floor, you might not know what they're doing, okay? But every step is sort of thought about, okay? Or most of the time, unless they're fully freestyling in the moment. But there are thousands of different footwork moves and top rock moves. I'm going to show you how to do the 6-step. Now, 3 rules to remember. How many steps do you think it's got in it? I'll give you one guess, okay? It's a 6-step, okay? So 6-step, that's the first clue, okay? How to do it. Second thing is the shape, okay? What shape do you think it is? I'll give you 3 seconds, type it in, whatever shape you think it is. Okay, it's a circle, okay? So 6-step is done in a circular motion, okay? And then the third thing is, the third rule, which makes it really easy, is it's like when you play Twister, but you have to think you can only move one leg at a time. Don't worry about your hands, but your legs are the only thing that count as a step, okay? So your legs count as a step. So if you move your right leg, then it has to be this leg. So don't get confused. If you just move this leg, don't have a short memory like a fish. Remember, if you move this leg, then it has to be this leg that moves next, okay? And it's gonna go in a circular motion, okay? Like this, it starts at the top, comes all the way around, and comes back to the beginning. So, let's start from here. So we draw a circle with this leg. We start with this leg. Draw a circle. 1. Now if you notice, if you're really far back, that's going to be super hard. If you're really far forward, you're not going to get your legs going to get trapped. So try and remember to be in the middle if you can, okay? If you have to lean back a bit more, that's fine. So okay, draw the circle on the floor. 1. Then this leg is your next leg. It's going to go back. Think of the circle. It's drawn there, then you're going back to this area. 2. Okay, then 3. And you see how we're going around in that circle? Then this hand comes off and it makes space for this leg. 4. Now this foot here goes in the back of your knee. 5. And then you finish uncrossing your leg. 6. And if you did it right, you'll be back at the beginning again. Okay? So, let's go again. Draw that circle. 1. Then the other leg. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's great. If you're advanced, okay, and you're used to breaking like that, then what we can do is, you guys can do it a bit faster, okay, than that. But if you've not ever done it before, I just want you to practice that now. And if you're a family member watching with someone, you know, help them, okay? Have a look and help them while doing it with me, okay? So one more time. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I do want to give, just in case someone more advanced is watching, you know, I do want to give you guys something too. Okay, so what you're going to do you're gonna go 1, and you're gonna kick, switch. Okay, so 1, kick, switch, and then you come around like normal, and you finish off like that. So go 1, 2, like that. So this is a little bit more of a, it's just a little bit of flavour in it. So you're gonna kick your leg. Anyone just starting, don't even try that, okay? Don't worry about that. This is just for someone who's used to doing footwork. I want you to try and put that little kick in. So 1 and 2, then come around like that. So slowly, kick to that, and kick forward, kick, then come back to that, and down. Everyone else, let's do our normal one. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, hand comes off. 4, 5, 6. Well done, guys. Let's go from the beginning. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Forward step 1. Then twisting. Nod, nod. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Keep going around. Now a breaker, we'd usually do that in 4 counts. So we'd be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 6 step would be that quick. But it's going to be a bit harder if you've never done it before, so just do it slower, okay? And we'll wait for you guys to catch up, okay? And just for those, I remember I was talking about that harder one. Remember, it goes here, kick, switch, then come back around, okay? That's for the more advanced ones. Okay, well done if you're getting that. Now the next move we're going to learn is jump out, classic, okay? And this has existed way before breaking, okay? So breakers use this a lot, but there's a lot of moves we take inspiration from other dances. So there's a sort of the Russian steps, okay? You know, Cossack style, yeah? There's jump out, which you'll see them doing in old school jazz videos and things like that as well, okay? So we're going to do that one. And the way you do it is, imagine you're in a box, you've got 4 corners, you're going to put your hand, this hand, in the back corner, like that. And then you'll put your hand up to the sky, reach up, and hook your feet wide. And use your core, go like this, boom, and in. Okay, be careful of your ornaments in your house. Ready, 1, 2, 3, boom, like that. Don't stay out for long, because if you stay out, it's really hard, okay? So the sooner you come back in, the better. So just jump out, come back in. Then you do like a rainbow with your hands. So you go, throw your hand across to this side and do it on the other side. Yeah, jump outs. So 6 step jump outs. And we're gonna have one more, okay, on that, okay? But let's see if we can get that from the beginning here, from 6 step. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what you're going to try and do. It's going to take practice, but you know, like I said, it will be posted up online, the video, so you can always go back and have a try if you need to. Okay, if you've got any struggling with any part, just write in the comments now. If you know, so I can have a little look and I can see if anyone needs any extra help on anything. But you've got 1 minute to try and get that 6 step to 2 jump outs. And I want to see if you're able to do it, no problem, like then practice it with that extra 6 step variation I showed you, okay? And if you're thinking, you know, you can do it, try, but you're still struggling a bit, try and get to the counts I said. So when you get up to here, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, it'd have to be in 4 counts if you can do it that fast. If you can't do it fast, just practice, but do it slow. But if you think, oh, I can do the move, but then you need to work on getting the speed. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Perfect. Okay, so just write something in the comments if you need any help. Okay, I'll put the track on so you guys can actually just practice without me talking. You've got some music on. great to have the newcomers in the, you know, the live stream, the Wolf Pack. Thanks for joining the live stream. It's great to have you guys in it. You know, I can see my mum streaming. Thanks for the comment. And big shout out to all the Tranquil Productions family already in the stream learning this stuff. If you're advanced, remember, you know, the thing that makes you look so like a good b-boy or b-girl is not like a new move. You know, when people always ask me, oh, how do you dance like that? Or how do you do that kind of dancing like that? It's really the repetition and the practice. That's what gives you that real style. So if you practice, you'll get a style like that if you just keep going over it, because you feel so comfortable, you don't even think about it, and that's what looks good. So yeah, just try and get on that. Got 30 more seconds. Yeah, so I can see some of the comments here. Well done, guys. Keep going, guys. That's it. Not long left. Keep it going. Keep that practicing going. Okay, so there is a little bit of a delay on the screen, because there always is a little bit of a delay, so I try my best to see things in the comments and comment, but I think, you know, sometimes it can vary, so if I'm a little bit behind on the comments or anything, it's just because of that gap, okay, but I will answer questions after as well. Okay, so you've done your top rock, you've done mid rock, like in the middle, top rock and footwork, and you come down, you're giving your footwork. You've done 6-step, which if you've learned that, fantastic, because that is the basis for footwork. It's the number. It's right in the middle, okay. And jump outs, like I said, was around, and Russian steps and things like that. So we incorporate that into the dance. Once you know, if you're watching Breakin ever again and you see something, you know, you like, or another tutorial, you can try and learn that, okay, and do it in with your 6-step. So you go 6-step into that move. In Breakin, we have a thing called, you know, biting, which means you don't like take someone else's move exactly, unless they're teaching it, okay? But you can always modify it, change it a little bit, and try and, you know, add some style to it. And if you're jumping out and you find that easy for you guys, try and do it with one leg on top. Boom. And yeah, there's different shapes you can do. Straight, wide together, all kinds of different shapes for jump outs. But we're only doing 2. So we do our 2 jump outs, okay, and then we're going to get to our next little bit of footwork, which, and then we're going to go for our freeze, okay. So we hit this one, 1, 2, okay, and then I always do this one, okay, because, you know, we might have little ones dancing with us as well now. So get this hand down and run around your hand, like pivot around your hand here, and don't let your knees touch your butt touch. So come around like that, okay? Now, I teach that move for a couple of reasons as well, because it helps you with power. Because when you're doing power, you have your hand flat on the floor, it gets stuck. So you kind of lift it up and use this bit to run around, otherwise your hand will just get stuck off. And it helps you getting used to hand glides, helps you for 90s, getting used to that. So, get your hand down and lift it up a little bit like that, so your fingers come off a bit, and you run around like that. And it's a really good basis for power, okay? So, starting on that. So, ready? Go. Good. Don't let your knees touch, don't let your bum touch, okay? Okay. And then we're going to do our last bit of a freeze, so you're going to kind of pop up, pop, but you're not stood up like this, it's kind of a bit lower down. Pop. Okay. Now, the easiest freeze that there is in breaking is the stand freeze. Okay, so we're going to go for that one, and then I'll also try and help some people with something else as well. So you're going to do that pop, okay, jump out, run around, pop. Okay, so from here, let's count. 6 step, get ready. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, pop. Yeah, now when you pop here, we're going to go for that stand freeze. So stand freeze, get your hands on your hips like a chicken, and imagine you've got wings like that, okay? Now if your wings are wide, you're not going to be able to do the freeze, so you need to clip them back like this. And you're resting on this part here. And don't be afraid, your head has to touch the ground. What most people do is they try and sit up and go back at the same time, so they end up just like going crazy. So you need to just like get your hands on your hips, fingers facing downwards. Yeah, so downward facing with your fingers. And then you're going to roll back, let your head touch, and try and push up with your hips. Hit the freeze like that. And try and get a nice shape. One leg on top. That's it. Now that's the stand freeze, which we're going to hit on. So you've done your pop, pop, spin around, sit down, and go pop like that. Yeah, hit. Now, if the beats are changing, we can hit the music with our feet. So we can mess around, bam, 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 hit the beats with our legs. So it can be like 1, 2, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you can mess around with any kind of shapes. You can make your own shapes as well. Diamond, legs wide. The only rule in breaking is, does it look cool or, does it look good? Okay, if it looks good, then go for it. Okay, and easy with the music. So from the beginning, 5, 6. So that's the whole dance right there. If you've learned that, well done. If you're thinking, that's too easy for me, okay, I've got a little variation to show you if you're thinking that's too easy. So, when you're in stand freeze, you're looking up at the ceiling. And again, you've got 4 corners. You've got where your shoulders are, and you've got down, okay, at the bottom. I want to learn you back, look at the ceiling. I want to think of going over one shoulder a little bit. So you're going to actually rest on one foot. And your other shoulder's going to come off slightly. So, give it a try for one-legged stand freeze. So, I'm up here, and my leg is not going to the side, it's going diagonally up. And I have to have a strong leg. So I go from here, lean, 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 and your leg comes down, and then you grab your other foot with that hand. And one hand is on your hip still. One hand doesn't even move, it stays there, on your hip. So, if you're doing it, I'll show you from this angle. One hand always stays, whichever way you're leaning, that hand stays fixed, solid. So you go up, okay, one leg, that's it, and grab. And that's the one-legged stand freeze like that, okay? And your foot plant into the floor. And you can mess around and make all kinds of really good combos as well with those 2 freezes. I use those freezes, and a lot of crew use those freezes, but you might not recognize it because we've put it in so fast, and we've changed it with leg shapes and stuff like that, but we still use them. So you guys should definitely be using those freezes, or creating like a, something new with them, because they're useful, okay? Transitional freezes and things like that. So try that, okay? We're going to go from the beginning. And remember, when we go into the freeze, usually you want to freeze on the beat, like a blast in the music. 1 or 5 is usually when it is. But you can't, sometimes you just have to listen to the song and find out where that blast is coming. But we get into the freeze a little bit early. But because it's a freeze where we can mess around with the shapes, you're going to mess around with your legs, hit the beats, And the last shape, you're going to hit your final shape. So I'd love you guys to create some shapes, okay? If you can do that at home now, because if you remember, we've popped here on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you're on 6, yeah, you've got 7, 8, 1. So that's 3 counts. Or it could be 6 counts depending, or 6 or 5 depending, because you could go 6, 7 and 8 and 1. Yeah, 7 and 8 and 1. So you can do as many shapes as you want, as long as you put that foot down, or the last shape is like hits really strong. So I want you all, because this would be quite fun actually, if you guys can make your last shape up first, okay? And try and come up with something new, okay? Like a bit of a fun shape, all right? With your legs now, and then work backwards. So start with where you want to be, and then when you roll back, you're going to do it in between shapes, okay? And it'd be really fun. You post it online, show me your shapes, or just a photo of your shapes or whatever, just to have a laugh with it. So let's go from the beginning, okay? I'm going to put the music a bit louder, and I want you to go through it with me. We're going to do it 5 times in a row, okay? Get our body proper sweating hot. I'm already hot. I dance all the time, okay? So you guys, you know, it'll be really great workout for you, okay? So let's pick a song 5 times. Let's go with this track. Yeah, this is perfect. Ready? 5, 6. Come on. Okay, that's number 1. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Come on, round. Pause. Okay, that's number 2. Let's go. 3 more. Let me restart because I like the beginning. Okay, get you ready. It's battle time. 5. Go. 6. Pose. 1. 4 steps. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, hit them shapes. And again, 7, go. Pose. 1, 2. Cross, spin, point, forward step. 1, 2, 3. Knee twist. Nod, rock it, roll it up, spin it down. Into 6 steps. Run around. 6, 7, 8. Pop. Spin. Hit. Hit. Okay, last one. 5, 6. No, let's go on the next one. 5, 6, 7, go. Mess around, yeah? Have a good time. So, That's it. Well done, guys. You did an amazing job. I want you now just to go get a water, then we have a little talk before the end. We've got 1 minute to grab a water, and then we'll do a little stretch down, and we'll get to the end. So, make sure not to go anywhere. It will only be 1 minute, so get a water or practice. You've got 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm really glad you guys, let me just check that. Yeah, some people grabbing some water, definitely, for sure. So I'm really glad, that you guys joined the lesson. Thank you so much for taking part in it today. Remember, this is a broad lesson so that anyone could get involved, from young ones to family. You do it together, have a bit of fun. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because that will really help us. We've also got a link to the people have been asking for merchandise for years and not been able to do it, but I found like a platform where you can do it on demand. So if you guys want a Tranquil TV t-shirt or hoodie, you can head to their website and get one from there. The link will be in the description. Okay, so that's great. And please, also, we have classes every night of the week in Bradford, pretty much nearly every night of the week except for Sundays. And if you are wanting to get into it more, come down to one of the classes when this is over, okay, and when we're allowed to go back out. It'd be great. I had such a great time going through this with you guys, and I hope you did enjoy it a lot. I'll be bringing an advanced tutorial soon as well, so this will be an advanced one with some really difficult stuff. So for those who joined and they're used to breaking at a higher level or whatever, you guys can do that other live stream as well. We'll be bringing out a video which has got like a sofa dance, okay, which I've created, and it'll be fun because you could do this with your grandparents, you could do it with anyone, okay. You can have a good time and try and do this dance together, and I'd love it if you post it online and just show us you guys trying to learn the sofa dance, okay. So that'll be out in the next 2 days, and you can have a look at that, and hopefully you can push it around, share it, and upload your videos as well on the Tranquil Productions page, or and I'd like you, if you like that Tranquil Productions page and the Tranquil TV page, that'll help you to get notifications as well. Big shout out to all the Tranquil Productions family. Thanks again, Bradford Council. Thanks to DJ Flegg and EXP Flame Griller. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you all soon again, okay? Let's just do, actually, just before we go, I want to just stretch you guys down because you'll be super stiff tomorrow. If you think, after this, you'll be like dying tomorrow. And I'm super hot right now, so I want to make sure you guys do it, okay? And I've got time. I'm not going anywhere, okay? So I'll do a little cool down with you guys, okay? So, start with your neck, side to side. If you had a good time, let me know in the comment section. I can't comment and stretch at the same time, but we've got bgirl Fox, okay, we're moderating some of our comments, and you guys, she'll get back to you on some of those comments. That's it. Neck. When you do a stretch down, you don't want to be super hard with your body. You're just kind of letting it, like, I don't know, you're letting it cool down a bit more slowly, okay, rather than just stopping. It shocks your body. You don't like it. So really worth doing a cool down. I see so many people exercise and they don't do a cool down, and it kind of like your progress is it can be sometimes 50% because of you trained so hard and you've done so well, and then you just, I don't know, you just leave wherever you're working out, you just leave, you don't stretch down, and it kind of cuts you back. If you did stretch down, you'd feel so much better in the morning. It means you can recover faster and do all kinds of stuff. So hold your leg. Okay. And remember, for you guys who've always wanted moves like splits, or you've always wanted to be more flexible, do exactly the same stretch I just showed you, but hold them for longer, okay? And breathing is the secret ingredient, okay? So breathe. Not just normal, deep breath. Then your hamstrings, okay, at the back. Side, okay. That's it. Twist again. Now when we do this one, I want to teach you guys at home, because if you ever got back problems, and you know, because you might have been sat down a lot more than usual, these stretches are going to super help you, okay? If you're feeling lower back pain, stuff like that. So first we have to stretch all around, just to loosen off the other parts. So get your hand, reach to the top corner of the room, not the side, the top corner, and reach out really strong. Deep breath. And if you do it right, you're going to feel it running, okay? Down, all down there, okay? And you'll also feel it in your hip here. Look this way, that's it. Okay, now that's one of them. Second one looks the same, or might look very similar, but it's not the same, okay? You get your legs straight. This time you put your hands straight to the side, okay? So, to the side. And when it goes down here, you start stretching different areas, okay? And your legs must be straight, okay? And this side. That's it. And it's working all this kind of area out as well, okay? And you know, this area, and that can help a lot. Then you're going to go down like this way, okay? Try to keep your back straight. That's it. And you know, I'm saying all this about stretching down, but you know, sometimes I'm bad for it as well. I don't do it, so it's not, you know, you have to keep, you know, you have to remind yourself to do it. That's it. Reaching down. Okay. Now the one that affects your back a lot, okay, is your, you know, your hip flexors at the front. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your legs like this. If you notice this back toe, you point it backwards, straight. Like really do point with your toe backwards. It helps to make your leg like moves your hips into line if you're pointing your leg. Then you get your leg out like a slope. Okay, so you should see a nice definite slope in your leg, because if your leg's here and you go forward, you get this kind of point on your knee, and then it hurts your knee, and you don't want that. So get your leg on the slope like that. Okay, you can put something under your knee if you need to. Okay, but you should be okay if you're on a carpet. Then you get your hands here, and you lean forward, but your body don't come forward. Your body just stays up, like in the normal position, and you just lean. Okay, like that, and you'll feel it in your hip here. And this can cause a lot of problems with your, you know, especially when you're sitting down a lot. Okay, it starts to get, you know, can get tight, or it can kind of get weak, and this helps strengthen it. So what you do is move forward and back like that. Try and use your leg strength, your muscles. If you're really strong, just do it. Let this go from the slope to here. Okay, and this builds up a lot of strength, and that, you know, that can help you a lot. That's it. Then go down. Try and put your head on your foot. See my toes pointed like that, but you can do it this way too. Do it both ways, okay? Because when you point your toe, it's different muscle. When you're flexing it, it's different as well. So this side, okay, point your toe backwards, slope. There we go, and then back, forward. Remember, the further back you can be away from your leg, because this you're just not going to feel it at all. Okay, so keep away from there and lean in, and then back. Okay, then come down. Nope, and down. Flex and point your toes. That's it. Then stretch your back. That's it, well done guys. And then stretch your shoulders. So you come in here, push down into the floor, head through. And go back again. That's it. And then last one. Okay, knees, little bounces round. Okay, wrists, fingers, finish that. Okay, ankle. Don't put too much pressure on, just twist it to the side and then kind of just put a little tiny bit of weight on. Okay, thank you so much guys. Really appreciate you doing the live stream. I'll leave the comment section open. I'm going to change the screen over. It's been great doing the lesson with you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Watch out for our other videos, especially the sofa dance. See if you can get it, okay? And see if you can finish it as well, complete it. It's like a little challenge with that. I'll see you all in the future. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you later guys. Peace.